Hello everybody, and welcome to the second session. To follow up on what we just did previously with the breathing exercise, I said that we were just going to focus on lifting up. When you inhale, rise up. When you exhale, sink down. And I just wanted to get that feeling, have you start to develop that sense of lifting, getting very light, and then sinking. Now we can focus a little bit more on some of the details, the finer movements of where you're actually going to be engaging your body, which muscles to tense and which muscles to relax. In Wushu and Tai Chi in particular, very influenced by Taoism principles of kind of only doing as much as you need to, no extra effort or no more effort than is necessary. So that goes for your actual muscle contractions. You don't want to tense anything excessively or unnecessarily. So most of your muscles you want to be as loose as possible. You picture that it's like there's water, there's energy, there's air, whatever you need to picture, moving freely through your body. Any type of tenseness in your body, whether it's emotional stress or just physical tightness, is going to create a blockage and not allow you to be as receptive as you need to be or as flowing as you need to be if you really want to get into a natural movement. As far as this breathing exercise goes, that will mean loosening up every muscle, but then tightening just a few to engage your core and have some kind of structure to it. So you can see the posture. It's not exactly like tense, pushing your chest out. It's a little more relaxed, sinking your chest in. So from here, it's almost like you're pushing your back, push this point of your back a little bit. So there's a little bit of tension here. And then also your hips, curling them down. Rather than having them be out like this, curling them underneath you, curling your hips down here. And actually, when you make that kind of curvature, like there's a shell behind you, push your back out, push your hip down, lift your head up. You make that curve, it looks like a curve from the outside. Internally, you're actually straightening the spine. So rather than the spine being, concave like that, you bring the spine straighter here. So that's what you're going to be focused on. Those are the few muscles that you're going to be engaging while you're relaxing every other muscle. Especially relax the shoulders as they rise up. Try and relax the legs as much as you can, even though they are supporting you. So there will be some tension there, keeping you up. Try and still have them as relaxed and sink into them as much as possible. And while you're doing all that, you have the back push back a little bit, the hips pulled down a little bit. And this is kind of protecting you. Anytime that you're doing any kind of fighting movement, you'll have that same sense of, rather than just having everything out on display, protect it. Pull the back this way. The shoulders can kind of come in here, the hips kind of here. This is exaggerating it for you to see, but that's the feeling. Sink everything in. Relax while you do it too. So you can lift up, sink down. Still picture the string at the top of your head. When you lift up, the string is lifting you up. When you sink down, it's letting you sink a little bit deep into the ground, getting rooted. And you can spin, you can turn on the string, whatever feels natural. When you lift up, your hands can be large, they can be small when you press down, they can be really tight when you lift up, it can be big when you press down. It doesn't matter where they are, just as long as you have that feeling lifting you up. And then, as I just said, the back push back a little bit to protect the inside, the hips tucked underneath. And from there, let all the other muscles relax and just go with what's natural on the inhale and the exhale. And again, moving at your own pace, not necessarily trying to copy mine or any other pace. You just move at the pace that your body is comfortable. So that's all for this session. Hope that you found that helpful, and we can move on to the next session.